Oh my gosh!
Recently, I got the opportunity to fish this incredible fishery, with 3 different lakes, the biggest of which holding carp over 30 pounds. As much as I wanted to fish the big lake, I decided to fish the smaller lake, as it was known to be much easier, and still held a number of decent carp. Well, I arrived at the lake a little while ago. I've got both rods set up and cast out with PVA bags. Now it's just a waiting game. I've come to this lake twice before for long sessions and caught nothing, literally nothing. But today's a little bit different.
As you can probably hear, it's quite windy and it's really overcast. The pressure's gone all the way down to like 1,000, or maybe even 999 at times, which is really, really good. That's very low, especially for this time of year, so it's really, really decent. In all honesty, these lakes are absolutely incredible. Look how beautiful they are. You've got all these lily pads. You've got sort of like bluish water. There's plenty of features to go at. We've got kind of, you know, some of these overhanging trees here. You've got a lot of lilies, and then you've got some kind of plants. There's that post. But I've cast out just a little bit away from the lily pads because it seems like, you know, if you chuck some bait out, they kind of come out and feed, but not too far out. So yeah, I think I'm in a decent spot. So from what I know, the fish in this lake get really decent, like up to 17 to 18 pounds, which is honestly a really good size for such a small pond. It's only like 50 meters across or something, probably less. Although the carp in this lake get really decent, we've also got this. So this lake, this is the main lake. This is what you kind of pay your money to fish at. It is a year ticket, so I've paid for the entire year, so I'm definitely coming here at some point. So the carp in this lake get to kind of upper 20s to 30s. There's definitely been some upper 20s caught this year, and there's plenty of rumours of 30s in here. I mean, if you look like that, this is the kind of lake they'd live in. Look at this, absolutely beautiful. Like the most incredible lake. So I'm currently just catapulting out some boilies just to add a bit of extra attraction around the hook bait. I've got those PVA bags out, although I want to add sort of a bit of, you know, a scattering of bait around the hook bait and just, you know, the whole area just to get the carp out. Otherwise, it's just a waiting game to see if one of these rods goes. I mean, I kind of hope it does, but you never know. Hopefully it won't end like a blank like the other sessions. Just having a little look around the lake because there was a huge splash in one of these swims. I think it was one further up, like a massive splash. I give that like 15 pounds probably to make such a big splash. Too good, it was a good size. But yeah, look at this, beautiful lake, absolutely incredible.
I'd done a lot of research on the lake and found out that anglers who were using yellow boilies and hook baits were catching a lot more carp than those who weren't. So the rig I went for was a slip D rig with a PVA bag filled with pineapple boilies and covered in pineapple goo for extra attraction. And these tactics were clearly working, as after consistently baiting the spot for a few hours, I noticed some carp feeding. Then in quick succession the left hand rod started to get bites, but whilst I was focused on that, the right hand rod started to rip off.
Oh my gosh! Where is it? Oh shoot. Where is he? Oh, he's there, I can see him. Oh, he's trying to take me into the lily pads there. This is the issue of fishing in lilies, you have to put so much pressure on them. Oh no, he's quite good. He's a really decent fish. Oh, he's trying to get me that back in his lilies. Dude, I can't tell how big he is. Yeah, he's really fine. He's tired. He's starting to tire out now. No, he's not ready. Oh no, he's came back into his lilies. Whoa. Yes! There we go, that is what I was looking for. A really nice fish, look at that. It's not a PB, but he's not a bad fish either. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful.
There we go, look at that. What an absolutely incredible fish. He's definitely around 9 to 10 pounds. I measured him at 54 centimetres. But it's just how beautiful he is. He's like a kind of slatish or like greyish brown, just absolutely beautiful colour. And yeah, he's really, really big, really heavy. He's really wide. So happy with that. Yes! Alright, let's get him back. After that, I recast the rod and hoped that another fish was due.
Well, unfortunately, it's been like 30 minutes since that bite, or probably more now. But I've cast this one out and it hasn't gone, so I'm just going to recast. Just with a new bit of bait and see. Well, I'm really chuffed about that carp. It was a really nice fish, around probably 9 to 10 pounds. But they can get a lot bigger in here, about, I'd say 18 pounds. I mean, there's only like 1 or 2 in here that are that big. So, you know, picking out that fish out of probably like the 100 that are in here is it's going to be pretty difficult. But, you know, hopefully one day I'll be able to catch one like that. Jackdaws are making a right racket right now. Of course, no, silence at the moment. No, never mind. Unfortunately, the session was coming to an end. Well, it's a shame I have to pack up and leave now, but the gates are closing, so I don't want to be locked out and staying here overnight. But yeah, I'm just really chuffed I caught one. It was not absolutely massive, but it was, you know, very near double, so a decent fish. And yeah, and I think there's bigger ones to go at in both lakes. It's really exciting, so I'll definitely be back. But yeah, otherwise, thank you for watching this video. Consider liking and subscribing, as it really helps the channel out. And with that said, I'll see you on the next one.